Oh, live. I guess I am. Say hey if you can hear me. Okay, I am live. Hello, everyone. Hello, Natural Market. Oh, I missed you too. I've been away a week actually, but I haven't been on live for quite a while. Alfred, hey, Tiffany, Rose Quartz Beauty, hello. Venus, how is everyone? Keisha, hello. The Dragon Manifest show, hello. How are you this evening? Sherry Baker, thank you. I love you back. Someone said, "What's running? Is there feedback or you guys let me know how I sound? Is there an echo?" Tiffany, we're the same age. Oh, welcome to the 40 club. The 44. Are you 44? Okay, Teal Girl, thank you. Is that new ink? No. Deborah from Memphis. Deborah, you're right around the corner from me. Memphis. Mighty Strong. Hey, Mighty. How you doing? Miss Wise, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Oh, thank you, Major Change Group. She's new. She's new. So what's going on with everybody? It's been a little while since I've been on live. Actually, I think I had a fragrance video last. Was it fragrance? I think so. And then I had a chat video. Um, I've been crazy busy. You guys, there's always some type of project going on in this house. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys follow me. If you follow my garden videos, in my last garden video, I talked about how I wanted us to expand our pond. And I said that we were going to do it next year. And then I started thinking about it and I was like, yeah, I don't want my yard to be torn up in the springtime. So I told my husband, I was like, we need to do it now. And so that's what's been going on. So we had like literally a little watering hole in our backyard and I called it a pond, but now we have like a miniature lake back there, but it's really nice. So hopefully I'll get to show it to you guys before it starts snowing and everything starts dying because it's really pretty back there right now. So yeah, that honey-do list is strong. And wintertime is really when all the honey-do stuff inside the house starts. So, Sister Big Bone, it could be whatever you want it to be. You guys can ask me whatever. What's your question about perfume? Yeah, get the likes up, y'all. Oh, Mark. Hi, Mark. Mark, did you hear the story I just told? You told me, Mark, that I would want to make it bigger. And you were so right. You were so right. Thank you for being here. Sister Big Bone, my husband retired and we are painting. I have some painting I need to do. Paul RW, I'm almost 5'3". We'll say I'm 5'3". Oh, you know what? Vendetta, someone asked me today, had I heard about Tony Braxton's fragrance? I had not. They said that it's sold on HSN or on one of those home shopping network channels. So y'all smell it. Let me know what y'all think about it. Luxury Touch from Manila, all the way from Manila. Welcome. Oh, Veronica, I love Montal Intense Cafe. I don't wear it as much as I used to, but like I bought it probably about 4 years ago, maybe, and wore it out. Chanel Platinum. Let me think about that, Sister Big Bone. Chanel's are they're hard to play down, especially like number 5, maybe like a heavy, sweet, thick vanilla or something like that. They're really hard. Venus, you're 5'10". You're tall. Yeah, people always tell me I look tall. I look tall on video. And then whenever people meet me in person, they're like, oh my God, you're so tiny. You're so much smaller than I thought you would be. I think I also look heavier on camera. I have expensive taste. It depends on what that is. Y'all know I'm cheap. I have expensive taste, but I'm cheap. Bo Chosen, thank you. Thank you for being here. Luxury Touch. Um, am I envisioning making my own fragrance line someday? No, I always tell you guys this, that it's just not a dream of mine. Some people it's their dream, it's what they want to do. I won't say that I would never do it, but it would have to be very, very special if I did it. And it would be loud and strong. Y'all probably wouldn't want to wear it anyway. It would be like on that amouage, strong Raja type level. Strong and weird. Trio size A, is that how you say that? Thank you. At DC Undeniable, Joe Malone lasts all day. Joe Malone does not last on me at all. At all. Oh, D. Smith, white suede. Yes. What body cream? Use, layer that with a vanilla. Oh, very nice. I don't know if you have oud wood, if you have oud wood, and also Egyptian musk. Yeah, Joe Malone has never lasted on me. Ever. What are my top 3? Ooh, that's always hard. I always try to name my top 10 and my top 3, but my 3, I would say probably Creation E, Raja, Interlude Woman, Amouage, and Back to Black, if I could ever get like the original Back to Black again. Yeah, if I could get like the back in the day Back to Black. Oh, my league is black butter from the oil store. Hey, oils, don't sleep on oils. Oils are amazing. I buy tons of oils. I love oils, especially for the purpose of layering with fragrances. Oh, Baccarat, 540. She still lives with our parents. She has expensive taste. She has very expensive taste. House of Sea. Yeah, Passion de la Mar. That was the very first cupcake I got. Very first one. So I have actually been doing some major cleaning out of everything. I told you guys that I had a huge wig and fragrance sale. So I got rid of a lot of that stuff. And then I came in my closet and I said, I got to do better. Like there's some stuff, you know how sometimes we just like hang on to stuff that we don't even need, but we're like, oh, I might use it again someday. So I had this hanging jewelry box and I couldn't even close the door on it the right way. It has like a lock and key because there was so much stuff in it. And I was like, I opened it up. I was like, what is in here? So it's all these big statement necklaces and big, huge earrings and things. And I was like, I don't even wear this stuff anymore. Like, I don't even reach for this stuff. So every day, pretty much, I wear like some type of necklace. It's typically going to be like a little dainty diamond necklace. I wear my little diamond earrings every day. And then a few rings. And of course, I wear a watch every day. So I was like, I don't reach for this stuff anymore. So I just cleaned it all out, put it all in a box. I was like, I don't need this stuff anymore. And I'm going to get rid of it. But just a bunch of like, you know, those big clunky necklaces and things that I used to pair with outfits and things, but I don't wear them anymore. So I got rid of those. And then I had a very emotional clean out, y'all. It was emotional. So my dad died in 2017. My father passed away. And the only thing that I kept of my father's was his F-150. And so I just, I think it's probably been probably about 2 years. I just kind of stopped driving it, you know. And so at the beginning of this year, I actually got a 2021 F-150. And I know y'all probably like put me in a Bentley or something like that, but no, I have a 21 F-150. But because I need a truck. And so I was just hanging on to the truck, hanging on to the truck. It was just sitting. And I was like, my father would never want me to get rid of this truck. But like, does my father really care about his worldly possessions? He's not here anymore. Like he moved on to bigger and better things, but I'm still hanging on to this truck. Like it's just sitting, you know, perfectly good truck, just got it sitting. And so one day I just got up and I said, you know what? Um, I got to get rid of this truck. Like it's time for me to get rid of this truck. And so we actually pulled it up because I called one tow truck company out and it was at the back of the yard and it wouldn't start. So it had to be towed up the hill. They said they couldn't tow it up the hill. So I told my husband, I said, we're going to use the new F-150. You hook that bad boy up, I can yank it up the hill. and we did, and I called this company, and I said, well, do you think you could come, tow it? And the guy was like, yeah. And so I said, well, how soon do you think you could come? And he was like, I could be there in an hour. And I really wasn't ready. I was like, oh, an hour? Like, I don't even get a chance to mourn. And then I was like, okay, come get it. So he came and towed it away. It was very emotional for me to watch the truck going down the road on a flatbed, and it was emotional, but I had to get rid of the truck. I really did. So that's gone. And now I need to think of what else I need to clean out of my life. Sometimes you just have to clean up stuff when you on that whole glow up thing. Just get the mess out of your way. Hey, Jonathan Lancaster, how are you? I got a creeper. Who's the creeper? Wilma, declutter your life. Yes, declutter your life. Sometimes you just have to get rid of stuff. I'm in the kitchen getting the spice cabinet ready, especially. Yes, Wilma, that's another thing I need to declutter. I need to clean that out as well. Lay towns. I talked about that in my last live video. How was it my last? Yeah, I think it was my last live video. How that video was something I had to kind of reevaluate, just because a lot of times I talk about everything, and I tell everything about my life, but sometimes when the story includes people that I have to be considerate of, people that are currently in my life, then I have to reevaluate some things. Associate Minister in Reserve, Deacon Mr. Terry Jones. Miss Eva, please don't feel bad. What you did is perfectly normal. You went through the process of letting go emotionally in order to let go physically. That's what causes hoarding. Yeah, I agree with that. You know what I thought about people who hoard stuff when I was going through that. I was like, I see how, because in your mind you can you can create an emotional connection to a whole bunch of mess. And then it just starts piling up and piling up, and it's like, and then it becomes a problem because you don't have the ability to let go of stuff. Shauna Caramel Leo, I've been trying clothes, so many clothes. Yeah, I got rid of a ton of clothes. Yeah, Deacon Terry Jones. Miss Deacon Mr. Terry Jones. Yeah, that's a good comment. It's very true. I think I've been through a couple of different phases in my life where I think I went through a phase in my life where I could easily let go of stuff. Like nothing was, I wasn't emotionally connected to anything or anyone. And then having a hard time letting go of stuff, like just couldn't let go of stuff, people, and everything in between. And to now where I can say, okay, you or it needs to be let go of, and I'm fine with that. I know what I need to keep, and I know what and who I need to throw away. You should have a meet and greet. I've been saying I want to do that. Sherry, are you in St. Louis? Sister Big Bone, does anyone use perfume oils? Yeah, absolutely. I do. Y'all know I stockpile perfume oils. Y'all know I love fragrant body oils. FBO, my friends over at FBO. I got to shout out Mr. Malik. Rose quartz clothes. Sometimes I find it hard to part with, especially if I think I will be back in it. Yeah, there's like a 1 year rule. If you haven't worn it, some people will say 2 seasons. Like if it's like, say, a sweater and you didn't wear it last winter and you didn't wear it the winter before that, get rid of it. My thing is a year. I mean, not everything, but some stuff. Like if you're not going to wear it again, let it go. If you can't fit it, let it go. I think because my thing with keeping clothes that are too small for you, depending on what stage you're at in your life, you probably not, if you're still hanging on to fours and sixes and you're 12, 14, let that stuff go. And if you're on a weight loss journey, then you need to buy new stuff anyway, right? Excuse me. Yeah, never keep a bunch of clothes that are too small. Like if you have a gold dress, keep that. Like say, I'm going to be in this dress in 6 months. If 6 months comes and you ain't in that dress, get rid of that dress. Sister Big Bone, 5 pair of shoes, 1 drawer of shirts, pants, and dresses. That's amazing to me. I always, when people can live like that, it's amazing to me. Like you don't have to have a lot of stuff. You don't have a lot of decisions to make every day. You don't have to get up. It's like this mess back here behind me. Whenever I see women who have 3 or 4 perfumes, I admire that. I'm like, that is amazing. You have everything you need. That's what that is. You have everything you need and you don't have a bunch of stuff you don't need. Thank you, T Classy One. Thank you. Yeah, Tiffany, I agree. Like I wish I had 3 drawers full of stuff. It takes the stress out of it all. Wilma Flintstone. You have clothes from 2009. I probably have a few pieces from 2009, but the thing is, when you buy those good quality staple pieces, those should last you forever. Like, you got a good wool trench coat or, stuff like that. That type of stuff can stick with you forever. But there are some things that even if they come back in style, mm-mm. Advice for getting rid of eye bags. D Smith, yeah, I will do a top 10 Killian video. Probably won't be any new ones in there. The only new one will be Angel Share. Always busy, Ari. um, you know what? Bags under the eyes. I like what is that? Mario Badescu's hyaluronic eye cream. I use that. And I feel like that works instantly. I think I've had it. I've showed it to you guys before in my skincare video. Hey, Patricia Garrett. Oh, you purge every season. That's a good thing to do. Let me ask you guys this, like about donating stuff. Because this is something I've started to figure out about the Goodwill. Y'all know I love thrifting, right? But I'm really starting to have a problem with the Goodwill. I just feel like it's such a big money grab. And here's an example. Like, you would go there and shirts would be $3, right? You could buy jewelry there. You might look up on a nice watch or something. I remember I shared a Omega watch I found with you guys. But now it's like they're all over it. Like if something is designer, the price is like $20. I've seen shirts in there for $20. And it's like people are donating this stuff to you guys. And I understand that the money is for a cause, but it's almost like it's a little bit greedy in my opinion. Have you guys been on their website? They actually have like a $5,000 Levion ring on their website. Anything that somebody donates that's expensive or that's extremely pricey, it goes for sale on their website. I'm like, this is too much because it's supposed to be something for people who don't have the money to buy new, right? So how can they afford to buy this stuff from the Goodwill if, they got the price raised sky high? Now, I heard someone say that it's because of bloggers and people who thrift and blog about it and stuff like that. And I guess I could kind of see that, but I don't think that makes it right. Yeah, the Goodwill totally has a website. And I've just kind of got to a point to where I would rather do stuff like Poshmark, people I know, just give it to people that I know or, friends, family or whatever. Because it's crazy. Everybody is all about the coins. Exactly. Everybody. Yeah, the money is used to support their programs. Yeah, I'm over that. And I used to lug stuff in there by the bags full. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore just because I don't appreciate it. And I would recommend other people stop doing it as well. Stop donating your stuff to the Goodwill. Like, give it to, what's a good place? Really, battered women's shelters or those places where women go when they're getting like career training or whatever, especially if you have like nice suits and things that you want to donate because they actually give it to the ladies so that they'll have something to wear to job interviews and things like that. So, yeah, but keep them out of it. Yeah, people, you know what? I didn't know that people did this. I saw this TikTok where this girl was showing that she does that. She goes to the Goodwill and gets stuff, and she has an online store. I assume Poshmark, I don't know, that she sells the stuff on. I never knew. Never knew. I saw someone had a question on here. Yeah, let's go to less fortunate neighborhoods and give it away. Someone was asking me about finding their own style. If you have a question and I miss it, uh, repost it. Because I don't see the question anymore. Yeah, dress for success. That's what it is. Dress for success. So I'm trying to see. Let me see here. If I can turn this on. Just a matter of Tam. Hello, Tam. How are you? Oh no, I don't get turned off by the haters. The haters don't bother me. Sometimes I just feel like I need to make sure they understand my position. Um, it's so sometimes they're just kind of hard for me to understand. Like I don't understand how an individual watches somebody's entire video who they loathe. It's like you have to have better stuff to do. I have not smelled Rihanna's or Fenty, actually Fenty's new fragrance. That's by Rihanna or whichever way that goes. But I will say this, that as much as I don't care for celebrity scents, I have always really liked Rihanna's fragrances. And so I do want to smell it. I just haven't been out anywhere to see what it actually smells like. But I am totally a fan of her fragrances. I feel like she has some of the best celebrity fragrances. Aside from SJP Stash, which is one of the most amazing celebrity fragrances ever. It was trans who wanted advice. Hey, Birdie Timbers, thank you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so if anybody's in here it has smelled the new Rihanna fragrance, tell me what you think about it. Let me know if it's worth purchasing it. Oh, it was Tawana who wanted advice on finding her own style. I think that's a question that people ask me all the time. And here's the thing that you got to think about. You already have your own style, right? Everybody has their own style. Pretty much, you already have a uniform, what I like to call a uniform. It's what you're drawn to, it's the colors that you like to wear. It's like what you reach for the most in your wardrobe. If it's sweatshirts and sweatpants or whatever that thing is. So everybody, you already have your own style. It's just about tweaking it here and there. And so I always tell people this. I say Pinterest, I think, is a great way, and people watching. Like if you go to like a mall or something and just sit down and watch people, watch the women and see which women your eye is automatically drawn to. Like which women who have a style that you actually think, oh my goodness, like I love her style. And that's not saying mimic her 100%, but pull little things from her. Take little things from Pinterest. Like when you find a complete look that you absolutely love, you probably already have one or two of the pieces or something similar to those pieces in your wardrobe. And just start playing around like that. And hire a stylist. There's nothing wrong with hiring a stylist. And it doesn't have to be a celebrity stylist, because there are women out there who will do that for you for a really good price. Rose Quartz Beauty says, Sister Big Bones, Atlanta thrift stores have good stuff. I didn't think they did. And actually, when I was in Atlanta, we stayed in Buckhead, and I actually went to some consignment stores, and we went to like, I think we went to one or two thrift stores. I didn't think they did. Now, one thing that I did not realize until we were leaving was that they had the Real Real. Now, I definitely would have went there. But yeah, I was shocked. I went to, let me tell you someplace else I went that I went all out of my way to go to Rashida's store in the, um, is her store in, is it Phipps? I want to say. Anyway, we GPSed it. It's either in there or it's in Lenox Mall, but I want to say it's not in Lenox Mall. It's in the other one. And I was expecting to go in there and just find everything that I wanted to buy. And she had absolutely nothing that I would wear in there. Nothing. It was all like spandexy type stuff. So I was shocked about that. What's it called? Pressed is the name of her store. Yeah. And Minister Terry Jones. Yes, the best way to find your own style is knowing who and what you are. Remember, it takes many different colors to make a rainbow. Who says that one color is any greater than the other? Keep being you. Yes, absolutely. That, I think with that, your your fashion and all that type of stuff just kind of falls into place when you become one with self. But I just find some people are just kind of lost about like what colors look good on them and what shapes and things complement their body type well. Those are the things that most women struggle with when they're trying to find their thing. Yeah, Tiffany, her store is in Phipps. Yeah. And we went in there and I was like, yeah, no. Uh-uh. They call me Sunshine. I am I didn't plant anything fall. What I've actually been spending my time doing, because we redid the pond, is a lot of transplanting and moving stuff around. I didn't even buy any mums. Tawana, her stuff honestly is cheap looking. Better off going to H&M. Yeah, she didn't have not one thing in there that I would have worn. See, Shantae, or an image consultant. Yes, absolutely. A stylist or an image consultant. You're welcome, Emily. And you don't have to be a woman of a more mature age to be on your level up journey at all. Actually, 26 is the perfect age to start. Sister Big Bones, I haven't had a wig in 15 years. Yeah, I feel like all celebrities have some type of boutique situation or clothing line or something going on. And I'm all about supporting the sisters, but just because you're a celebrity, that does not mean that your clothes don't have to be good quality clothes. But I guess Rashida would probably be catering more to that like hip hop type style or whatever, the younger girls. Definitely not me. Tawana Hanson, how long did it take you to reinvent yourself to where you said, okay, yes? Well, I tell you guys all the time, I'm still a work in progress. He is still working on me. But honestly, I would say it about 2 years of just changing my mind and my habits and my behavior, just being consistent about that type of stuff. Oh, you got your shirt stays. Oh, good. Great. That's exciting. A lot of women struggle with their body because they're reading someone else's playbook. Women have power to write their own story. They must have the courage to write their own story. That's right. I talked about that in my video. I talked about writing my own story. And that was exactly what I said. And we all absolutely have the power to do that. Everybody, well, I won't say everybody, but so many women are struggling with body issues these days. Like this whole body, what is it, body dysmorphia or whatever it is. It's so alarming to me. It's like I don't know what the BBL trend is, but it seems dangerous. It's very expensive, and I don't know. It's so concerning to me. I'll be glad when the trend dies. I do think that it's gonna fizzle out. I think that women will find something else to do, but I don't know where this whole big crazy looking butt thing started. I would say Sir Mix-a-Lot, but that was back in my day. Sitting up here dating myself, but we wasn't doing that. And Sir Mix-a-Lot was singing about how much he liked big butts, and we didn't do that. We did not do that. Patricia, 66 years old, and every day is a new adventure. That's a great life to still be having adventures and to be looking at life like that. I know Eva from North London. Does anyone suffer from anxiety and panic attacks? Started to happen a year ago. I'm doing the inner work. Definitely inner work. And I would definitely say that um you should probably be seeing someone for that. I think honestly probably a lot of people struggle with that may have never struggled with it before because of the pandemic, because the pandemic, I think before COVID, we could all occupy our minds and forget about stuff by doing stuff that made us forget. And then when we were in this position to where we were just forced to sit and be still and be with ourselves and whoever might have been stuck in the house with us, I think a lot of stuff started to come out for a lot of people. Hey, Sandra. I just popped on. Women not wanting to age. Also, everybody wants to make money online modeling clothes, boobs. Yeah. I don't think it's only women, though, that don't want to age. men don't want to age either. Men just aren't as vocal about it as we are. They don't talk about the stuff that they do. They're not so public with it as we are. But they do the same stuff. That's why I get irritated when they talk about women so bad, because they do it. I know guys who have had lipo, they do stuff. Don't think they don't. So I wanted to go back to the comment. I have vitiligo, so I don't wear anything that shows it. Why not, Sister Big Bone? Tell me why not. Tell me why you don't show your vitiligo. Hey, my vivid life. Gretchen, I saw the high value man guru pop up on my feed. Yeah, men are trying to find the fountain of youth. They definitely are, like, running over each other to get to it. They just don't talk about it. They're not as vocal about it. People, Sister Big Bone, people stare as a nurse. I hate answering the question. Yeah, you know what? I think I don't like that. I don't like you covering up. I think we're all different. We're all beautiful, and stop hiding behind, what you think is an imperfection. Wear what you want to wear. It's not like, people don't know what it is and don't understand what it actually is. And if people are still staring at people for things like that, then I don't know. It's strange to me. When I watch TikTok sometimes, and the thing that really amazes me about TikTok is how there are people on there who have, like, some pretty serious disabilities, and there are some people on there who have some pretty serious deformities, right? And these are the people that are really, they have a huge following on TikTok. And I was trying to figure out, like, how this is, because some of it, I know there was one guy that I saw on there who has a huge following. He has a disability, and I hurt for him, but like, millions of people are watching him. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, what is this? And I thought about how when I was a little girl, my mom took me to the circus one time. And they used to, back in the day, and I was real young, and they had this trailer that you could go into, and you had to pay money. And I know this sounds crazy, but anybody who's around my age group, you probably remember this. You had to actually pay money to see people who had, like, different deformities, or they would have, like, the bearded lady and, the world's largest man, and you had to pay money to see these people, right? And then they stopped doing that, right? And then, as you were growing up, people said it's not polite to stare at people, who have, any type of disability or anything like that. It's not polite to stare. Like, don't stare. Don't stare at, and I do not ever, I don't want to use the wrong term here, but don't stare at little people, or, I don't know what the politically correct term for it is. But now you have TikTok, and so it's almost like people can sit in the comfort of their own home and enjoy this. That's almost what it's like to me. It's like, wow, it's strange to me. I don't know if anybody looks at it different than that, or But it's really strange to me. Yeah, state fairs and circuses. Yeah. And Patricia Garrett, you're very right. There's a black girl. She's a model. I've seen her in many different commercials, and I think is she in a Dove commercial? But gorgeous sister. Like, girl, come out them clothes. Well, I ain't saying, get scantily clad, but stop covering up. Physically challenged. We all face okay, yes. Okay. Physically challenged. Yeah, because disabled technically isn't the right word because, none of these people appear to be disabled. They're living their lives. They're TikToking all day, every day, and it's just TikTok is a totally different ball game for me. At first, I thought TikTok was fun. I would sit there and watch it, and then I thought to myself, yeah, this is not good. It's not good. TikTok is not good for my mental. Beautiful Living, they still do it at some state fairs. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they still do that. Yes, it could also be a teaching lesson for people who don't know what it is. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's only on one leg. Yeah, wherever it is. If it's all over, if it's on your hand, stop covering it up. It's you. It's what makes you you. We all have something that makes us us, and that's what makes you you. Someone, Phyllis Haywood, did you see the negative comments about Steve Harvey's wife's birthday outfit? Someone sent me that picture this evening, actually. I saw that. I saw what she had on. Um, I didn't think it was wife like, but that's just my personal opinion. We can all wear whatever we want to wear, and as long as the mister is cool with it, then it's none of nobody's business. But with her husband being who he is, and what the funny thing about it is, I will say this, that I always say Marjorie kills it. Like, she kills it. I think she has amazing taste in clothes. When you see her, she's always flawless. I've always said that Marjorie kills it. Like, if you look at her pictures on Pinterest and on the internet, she definitely has a lot of style, but that outfit right there was a no for me. And I think that it was the whole boob thing that I just thought was a bit much for a married woman. And Tiffany Moore, I don't want to show off stretch marks. Well, Tiffany, I'm just getting ready to break some news to you that I bet you probably didn't know. Most women have them. What Cat Williams say? Either you was small and got big, or you was big and you got small, or you had a baby. Something. Most women have them. Yeah. Marjorie is very fashionable to me. She had elevated Steve clothing gang. Yeah, Marjorie, she kills it. She kills it. Honestly. I don't know. I don't know what happened in that picture there. That was very different. I've noticed though a lot of celebrities, especially with watching um TikTok, there are a lot of celebrities that I have seen or we have all seen in a totally different light than we've ever seen them before. And there are two that pop up in my mind. Gabrielle Union, who is like, I think we all thought she was like schoolgirl Gabby, but now Gabby is on TikTok just letting it all out. And then Sierra. Like, now I know Sierra has always been known for being sexy, but I've saw some things lately. I was like, okay, well this is definitely new, right? This is definitely new. Steve Harvey doing too much now, though. Oh, thank you, Ruby Timbers. Thank you. So, let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think about the video from the young lady that I suppose is now canceled? The video where the young lady is talking about how she was blessed to not have nappy hair, was what she said, like her mother's. What do you guys think about this? I actually, someone sent me a video of actually a young lady responding to her video, but I have actually never seen the actual video of the young lady. Only a like brief clip from the video, which was in this other young lady's video. So I actually commented on the other young lady's video. Has anybody in the chat room even seen or heard of the situation? I can't think of any of these young ladies' names, but the young lady that made the comment about the hair is actually biracial. And so that's the reason why a lot of women got upset about it, because they said that, she was speaking from a place of what they call it, they call it texturism. I didn't even know that existed. It's, never knew it was a thing. Phyllis, you watched the video. Yeah. Hey, Sheila. Yeah, it was very interesting. If you haven't seen the video, go look at the video and then we'll talk about another time what y'all actually think about that. Oh, Gretchen, Angela Scott. If you bought them today, you got them on sale, right? Because Angela's having a sale. She's having a sale until, is it tomorrow or Monday? One of the two. It might, is one of the two. And it's like 40% off. I'm going to tell y'all this. Don't ever pay full price for Angela Scott. um, I have two pair of Angela Scotts that I actually paid full price for. And where I get irritated is after she releases her shoes, it's like a month or two, not even a month later, that the shoes are on sale. And so if I pay $525 for a pair of shoes, I'm slightly irritated when I get that email that pops up and it shows the pair of shoes that I bought that are now $325 or $255. Don't ever pay full price for her shoes. And the only way I would say pay full price for her shoes is if she has something that comes out, it's limited edition, and you feel like you 100% cannot live without it. Otherwise, I would not. She was irresponsible with saying that, but some of us say things about our hair when we're frustrated with it. What's the name of the lady? I don't even know the lady's name. I need to go back and find the young lady's name who said that. Doc Ock, you're not mean, are you? Oh, you thought I was a professional hairdresser? No, not not at all. Featureism is a thing too. Are her shoes true to size? Is a nine a true nine? It depends on if you get a narrow shoe. Like, I don't know if you've ever, if you saw the blue heeled Oxford of hers that I've shown. Those are narrow, but the anything she has with a round toe or otherwise gonna be very true to size. And her wides are 100% wides. Like, if you don't have a real wide foot, don't order her wides because they'll be way too big for you. Honest bronzite off Amazon. NYX ginger snap. Oh, are those lippies, lip glosses? Someone asked me about my favorite shade of lip gloss earlier. I meant to answer it. Y'all know I love Morphe Freebird. That's like my favorite one. Okay, Brianna Monique. Um, Wilma Flintstone, but probably not in the size you need. When her shoes go on sale, yeah, you have to watch the sale early because the what do they call 'em? What are they, average sizes? Basically, kind of run out really fast. Sister Big Bone, are you okay? What's going on? Am I missing something here? Let me go back to Sister Big Bone. I'm so over a lot of stuff. Pan, poly, it all has me confused. Kim, I'm happy nappy. Me too. I'm happy nappy, but I'm I'm a stressed out nappy. I'm so stressed out. I'm at a point to where I don't know what to do with my hair. I have no clue. No clue at all. I tried like two strand twists. My hair is growing so fast, it's crazy. Two strands. My two strands never come out like the little girls I watch on the tutorials. Braid outs, none of that type of stuff. So when I'm wearing my natural hair, it's just picking out my fro and rolling out the door, and that's it. I have no patience. It's cornrow most of the time and underneath one of these things right here. I tried Bantu knots. I need to try Bantu knots dry. Anything I do to my hair wet, my hair will take like, it'll take like 2 days for my hair to dry. Like, if I two strand twist it wet, it could be 2 days before I can take it down. So it has to be 2 days where I'm gonna just be either wearing a wig or in the house. Brenda Reed, I'm texturized and my hair will not hold curl. My hair will hold curl if I roller set it. But again, I like to roller set it wet and it's going to be 2 days. At Tiffany, sometimes I want to take the S off my chest, but we must carry on. Sister Big Bone, sometimes you have to take the S off your chest. Sometimes you just have to take it off and let whoever pick it up that's going to pick it up. Bree, I'm going back to the creamy crack in 2 weeks. I can't spend the entire day doing my hair. Yeah, it's a process. It's a process, and a lot of people don't understand the actual process that it is. And it's a process. I said this, if I, like, let's say for instance, I wanted to take my cornrows out tonight and I said I'm going to take them out and I'm going to wash my hair. If I don't spend 4 hours doing what I need to do to prepare my hair for the next day is a bust for me. It's a complete bust. It can make or break my day, actually. Sapphire Blue, I have not tried U-part wigs, but I have been watching these videos where someone has made this thing, and it's like it's basically a half a wig clip-in type situation. And I'm thinking about trying that. The only thing I don't like leave out. Because when I was doing that whole leave out thing, it just, whatever little piece of hair you leave out, you can just throw the whole piece away after you're done with the sew in or doing whatever you're doing. Unless the unit is like the exact same texture as your hair. Yeah, I think about relaxing again. Every time I do it, or every time I think about it, I almost get nervous even having the thought. And it's funny because I had a relaxer my whole life until like 5 years ago. So it's funny. And also, that's another thing, Auntie Wanda. I feel like if I relax my hair, it would all fall out because I haven't relaxed my hair in so long. Yeah, I am too. I'm glad a lot of black women are going natural. But at the same time, like I want people to let people do whatever they want to do with their hair, cuz sometimes the natural hair police, they can be brutal. Brutal. I'm 66. I grew up with my hair natural, afro. What's the problem? And that's the thing about it. Whenever I hear people talk about how natural hair, when it got trendy, no, people have been like, when I was growing up, I remember my mom wore a big huge fro, and she would actually braid her hair up at night in what we call bantu knots now. We called them titty nipples back then. My mom would do that to her hair every night, and she would take it out in the morning and she would just pick her hair out, and that's how she would wear her hair. And it's like, no, natural hair is not a trendy thing. It's actually the way that our hair grows out of our head. It's the way it's always been. Just remember what you went through to cut it out. Yeah, to get the right fro, you had to braid it. Yeah, that's what my mother would do. Every night she would braid it up and pick it out. Steaming your hair. I've never tried that. I've seen some of the gurus do that. I've never tried that. I don't even use natural hair products anymore. The only natural hair product I can say I actually use is that growth oil that I told you guys about, and that's because I really feel like it is growing my hair. It's making a huge difference in my hair. But other than that, just using like my I have some black castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil in a spray bottle with some water, spraying that on, keeping my hair moisturized. That's it. I stopped buying all that crap because you about have to have a second career to afford all that mess anyway. Every time someone comes out with a new natural hair care line, it's not even affordable. Like you can't even, that stuff is so expensive, it's ridiculous. Oh, where can we get more shoe tips like how to revive my two-tone? You know who I find very relaxing to watch is the Elegant Oxford. I think he is amazing. I think you will enjoy watching him as well. He does magic. He performs magic. Is wearing a wig comfortable? It I don't think it's uncomfortable, but here's the thing. Um it's work. It's work, you know. You got to make sure it doesn't look too much like a wig even though we know it's a wig, and it's a lot of work. It really is. It's not the easy alternative. I'm actually excuse me. I actually want to find a wig for the winter that is like maybe something curly with some bangs or something that I don't have to tack it down, all that type of stuff. One that I could just plop on and walk out the front door. It's probably going to be synthetic because they always feel like they have to make human hair wigs either if they're not, extremely long and have lace front, then they're really really short. So, I don't know. Yeah, I wear my hair natural all the time, a lot. You guys don't see me with it often, but I be rocking my fro. I love my fro. Sister Big Bone said my grays are fighters. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. She's new. I just got this one in. Yeah, Miss Hill, let me tell you something. I prefer that short blonde TWA over anything. Period. This, a fro, anything. The only thing about it is I really want to grow my hair out. I love the blonde, but whenever I do anything blonde to my hair, I know that when I'm done with the blonde, again, got to throw the whole hair away because blonde bleach just eats my hair alive. But I love that little short. Blonde TWA. And that was like, you talking about 3.5 minutes and done. Just mixed it with some water, put a little shea moisture smoothie in it, and go out the front door. That was the good life. Oh, we can do it. Monkey chat. See, that's. Now let's figure this out. Oh, Tawana, I didn't mean to delete your message. I was trying to get rid of the troll. That just goes to show. Oh, we can do it. Where is my. Okay, there we go. I know I've been changed. Woo. Oh, we can do it was timed out. I couldn't. I tried to block it. Only put one message away, so we'll put him in timeout because I'm here to tell you I ain't in the mood for it. We can do it, cause yeah, we can. Some people call God on him. That's right. Absolutely. Not tonight. Oh, Sandra Smith, thank you. Yeah, practice. Tons of practice. Tons of practice. Natural Market, you were thinking of that song today. That's my song. I always sing that song whenever, people try. I have that song blasting through the house sometimes. Absolutely blasting. Yeah, Grace, I'm actually and this might sound crazy as I don't know what. I'm waiting to see a gray hair or two pop up in my head. I think there was a time, I remember one day I was at work and I was looking in the mirror like this for some reason and I saw I had one right here and I was so happy to have it. I was like, "Oh my goodness, this," and I haven't seen another one since. So at all. But the thing about it is, like, my mother she's not gray. My father was barely gray when he left this world. So I'm sure it'll happen. I ain't rushing it, but I'm like, dang, I have never even found, aside from that one, I've never found another one. Yeah, Bree, I think a lot of people will say, like, I think people's main argument about relaxer was the chemicals and their body and things like that. But I get irritated when I hear people say you can't have healthy hair if you have a relaxer, because if I hadn't have been coloring my hair also when I had a relaxer, my hair grew, to my shoulders when I stopped cutting it, and very fast. But I started coloring it as well, and you can't do both. You just cannot have color and relaxer. But I see a lot of women who have healthy, long, beautiful hair that have relaxer in their hair. It says in the Bible that gray hair Our easy sign of wisdom. Yeah, I don't, I have none. I have a brother who was, one of my brothers was born with gray hair. And then he had a son, and his son was also born with gray hair. Okay, so D. Smith, was there a reason why you took the shower doors off? Yes. I took them off because of the fact that, oh wow, he came back he came back and seized the day. I'm gonna let him be. I'm letting him be great. Um I took the shower doors off because they were the older kind with, like, the ones that have like the texture on them or whatever. Um and yeah, like super hard to clean. And I felt like the bathroom just had a more open look with them gone. And I actually did just two straight shower curtains, like all the way from the ceiling down to the floor, which kind of gives it a grand, visual. But yeah, they were just, and then the older ones on that sliding track, you know how you got to get in all in between them tracks and clean all that out. It only takes like two good showers before the soap scum starts to build up in there. I was just over it. We took them all out. Actually, we took them all out. So, yeah, we no longer have them. I just like, oh, thank you, son. Thank you. Oh, Kim, this is a good question. I love this question. Miss Eva, are you the woman you thought you would be? And what would you tell your younger self? And what age are you? Am I the woman I thought I would be? In some aspects, yes, absolutely. I talked about this in a video. I said, I always knew I would be great. I knew I could be. I just didn't know how to be great. Um, but what would I tell my younger self? I would tell my younger self, don't give it away. Like, don't give everything away. And when I say that, I don't just mean like, the cookies. I'm talking about everything, like your your heart, everything. Don't give it all away. Save some for later. Save some for you first and foremost. And sit down and be quiet. I would tell my younger self that too. I would say sit down and shut up. You don't know everything. Thank you, Holly. Natural market, I'm a giver. I need help with that. And you know what I learned at a well, I won't say a very young age, but kind of somewhere in between. Like, when you just give, and people start, they're taking from you, and they know that you will give them whatever it is they need. If they waste their money, they don't do the right thing, they know that you'll give them yours, you'll give them time. Those people don't respect you. They don't respect you at all. And people respect you more when you have boundaries and limits, and when you know how to say no, and you know how to say no with no explanation behind it. No explanation behind it. You know, no, because, I can't give you $20 because I only have 60, and if I give you 20, and I won't be able to put gas in my car. Now, it's just no, no, no. No doesn't need a reason behind it. Just no, no, no. And then when you give so much to everybody else, there's nothing left for you to enjoy. So, and that means that's everything, time, money, and everything in between. The takers will never stop taking from you ever until you set boundaries. And Cheryl Smith says, I think you give first so you don't focus on yourself first. Yeah. Uh, is it Cheryl Scott from Fragrant Body Oils, FBO. They have, I think they have the best one. It's really thick, um, but really nice. When did you know you were the Eva Monroe? Uh, you know what? Let me tell you guys why I started to say the Eva Monroe on YouTube, because people ask me this sometimes. It is because there is another young lady by the name of Eva Monroe, and she's an adult movie actress. And so people would come in my comment section and be like, "Oh my goodness, are you that Eva Monroe? Are you that?" And I didn't know who this lady was. And they said, "Well, look her up. She's so and so." And I was like, "Well, first of all, anyone who really actually knows who she is knows I'm not her." But I said, "Okay, so no, I'm not her, but I am the Eva Monroe, not that Eva Monroe, though." Catherine, no, I was just saying I did not I haven't planted any fall plants. We expanded our pond, and so I did a lot of transplanting and things like that instead of doing mums and all that type of stuff. Yeah, and I'm definitely not saying don't give. I'm not saying that at all. But yeah. You know who you should be giving to, and you know who is clearly taking advantage of you. Is it in bad taste for women to wear men's Oxfords? No. No, absolutely not. If I find a pair that I can fit, I'll be wearing them if they're nice, like if there's some Carminas or something along those lines. But I think now a lot of shoe companies make women's Oxfords, but no, I don't think. No, I found what were those? I still have them here somewhere. They're men's, and they're just actually like a half a size too big for me. But if I could wear them, I definitely would. It's not. It's what you're gonna pair with the Oxfords, basically. Absolutely, what you're gonna pair with it. When is my next haul? What kind of haul, Brenda? I actually have a thrift haul video that I'm working on now. I'm probably gonna post it on Sunday. I think it's a good one. I always have so much fun doing those videos. So much fun. Too much fun. Yeah, the elegant Oxford. I love watching him. I like his voice. I like his videos. Like I sometimes I will just sit there and watch that man do shoes. It's just it's terrible. Yes, Brenda, I'm working on my thrift haul video. Yeah, I love an Oxford. Absolutely. Love an Oxford. On how and I do a video on how to hide the fupa. I did a video a long time ago, and I probably need to redo that video, but it's about wearing the wrong clothes. And I actually show in that video how certain jeans and slacks and things actually accentuate the fupa. They make it look bigger than what it is. And if you were just wearing the right pair of jeans or the right pair of slacks, it wouldn't be as noticeable. Oh, rose quartz. How are my friends doing that I did the video with? They're doing great. Yeah, they're doing great. That video has a part two. If you're Are you talking about healing in the garden? That video has a part two, but the audio on that video was so bad. And I mean it was horrible. And I actually hired a gentleman, a cameraman. You guys probably saw him walking around in the to do that, and it's just so horrible. And we messed around with it trying to fix it for a month, and it still is just it's horrible. So you guys let me know what you think. Would you still like to see the video with the horrible audio? I really wish that we could have done that again. It was so good. There was so much good information in there that really needed to be heard. What's my favorite brand of Oxfords? I would probably say Angela Scott's. I like Angela Scott and I like Carmina. But I also have a pair of Calvin Klein's that I've showed you guys those many a times that I live for. They don't make them anymore though, which is terrible. Brenda Reed, I'm short and bow leg and have a hard time finding high rise jeans. Any suggestions? Have you tried Levi's, Brenda? I find Levi makes pretty much they make something for everyone. Pretty much. Kim, Eva, would you let a daughter be in your stuff? Oh, absolutely. I have a daughter, and yeah, if she was here, she'd totally. And when she's here, absolutely. We would have boundaries, though. Remember, I spoke about boundaries. There would be some limits. Levi's are the best ever. I love Levi's. I find if I need a high rise, if I need a mid rise, a wide leg, the only problem I have with Levi's is I don't want them to make everything stretchy. And that just seems to be the thing nowadays. Like, if you want a good classic pair of Levi's, you have to go over to the men's section. And that depends on where you are because they make a lot of the men's jeans nowadays stretchy and tight because that's how a lot of the guys like to wear their jeans nowadays. But or go thrift them. That's really where you go thrift a good classic pair of 501s. Ray of Light, I honestly can tolerate really bad audio. Yeah, it's not worse. It's probably a little bit better because he did tweak some things in the second part of it. Oh, Miss Mortician. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how the tea cream works for you. Oh, you got Falling into the Sea. Oh, Falling into the Sea is amazing. Where did your taste come from? Is it time honored or hereditary? I might have missed that video. I don't know. It depends on in what. At Wanda, if you're going to do it, please tell the man to snatch it or he will get two to the throat. What? More thrifting vids. Yes, I have thrifting video. I hope to get it up on Sunday. I'm super excited about this one. What's the title of the video you did with a rack of blazers? Mm, I don't know. Was it my last thrifting video, or did I do like a um thrift or a thrifted blazer video? I'll have to look at that and see. All right, Patricia Garrett, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night. Oh, that's good. Dating versus marriage. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Dating versus marriage. Yeah, we'll keep that. It was a visit to your closet. Oh, was that when I shopped my closet? It was probably shop my closet with me, unless it's an older video. Oh, yeah. Oh no, that I think that was when I was in my old closet. I was in the old room. Yeah. I think that was probably when I was in my old room. No, yeah, I've heard Nona before, Lady Rain 21. That's funny. This guy that I've known for a long time, he always said I looked like Nona. I was redoing, yeah. Yeah, that was in my old old closet. It was the last one you mentioned. I wonder if it was a was it blue? It might have been that blue Burberry video. I have to go back and look at it and post it under this chat video. Diva 9000X. Oh, tell your mother thank you. Sheila, I think she does. I think she has pretty good arch support. Jazzy Russ, I'm still looking for that Balmain blazer. I'm still looking for it. When my friends ask me to go out, they say you don't have to dress up. That's funny. I don't think people don't tell me that anymore, but I'm sure they think it. I'm sure they like if they say it's just jeans, it's just casual, they know I'm not coming like that. So I'm sure it's a serious hard eye roll to the left. Yeah, we were just talking about the Goodwill earlier. They could lower their prices and they could pay their employees more. Yeah, I really want a Balmain blazer. Now, I got a Veronica Beard blazer and I felt like that was gonna hold me over and pacify me. But I really it's really I love blazers so much and enough that it's really something I would like to have. I would really like to own one of those. So I don't think that I'm gonna thrift one. I don't because I have not found one thus far. So I'm going to have to just buy one and which is probably a good thing to do anyway. And if not, buy one retail, at least I need to go try them on because I've heard that the sizing is really, really tricky. So, and I mean really tricky. Walmart has upped their brands. Bree, I'm with you on that. There will be no way I wouldn't be able to do it. It would take me all day until I would just go wash the wax off. It would never happen. I can barely pluck my own eyebrows without wailing up and crying, my eyes filling up with tears. Rose Quartz Beauty, you should definitely go to a ball. I always think it's a nice experience. We are hopefully everything that we normally would do for the holidays will be a thing again this year. That's always the one thing that I look forward to. I like doing that. Yeah, I've tried every consignment shop around here. Now they have tons of Veronica Beard blazers, but not one. Tell your son that he's doing such an amazing job. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. He's a pretty freaking amazing dude. I love that dude. He's all over it. Target has too. Yeah, you Easy B. I bought one thing out of Target this fall and Oh, you know what? I'm going to show it to you guys actually in my thrift haul video. It's something I never thought I would buy. And it's what I call them. Oh, wait. Okay. My son actually knows the exact name for this, but I call it a little house on the prairie dress. But my son knows the Easy B. What's the name of the trend? The something. I don't know. But it's like it's floral and it has like ruffle around the neck and it has ruffles around the arms or the wrists and it's really really long cottage core. Okay. And for some reason I love this dress. Like I'm so excited. I can't wait to wear this dress with like a nice coat, maybe some boots, and I just love the dress, but it came from Target. It was actually the only thing they actually had in there when I went in there. Yeah, Diva 9000X and Prairie dress. Oh, I wish I could find a solid black one. If they would have had a solid black one, I would have definitely bought it. Yeah. Are you into stepping? Yes, I like to step. I have not done that in a very long time. The Hubs has two left ones. So we don't get to do that. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then I don't go out anymore. I don't know what it is about going out. Like if it's something private, like if someone has invited us to a function or something and there will be dancing and all that, that's different. I can get excited about that. But just like going out, I wouldn't even know how to behave in a nightclub. Like I think I would be super paranoid. I wouldn't have a good time because it's been so long. And then I would be so nervous because crime is so high these days. Oh, the Jazzy Russ, the what black men think about us video. Yeah, rose courses. It's like home. I think we have really spent a lot of time making sure that we have everything here that we need. And we actually did that pre-COVID. And so COVID, I realized how great that was to make sure. I mean, we have a bar that's probably nicer than some clubs I've been into. We have a pool, we have the secret garden area that we can go to. So it's really nothing greater than being at home, honestly. And then when we want to be in the company of other people, then we can invite people that we know and trust over here. And I could see me being able to do a jazz club, possibly with the right crowd. But yeah, I don't even have the energy to prepare for the situation, which is so funny because if anybody in this chat room knew me when I was 20, you would not even believe I'm saying this. That may be the reason why I don't like to go to the club now because I went entirely too much. I was like a every weekender. Every weekender. Yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to make home very comfortable. And that's not saying that, don't ever go out, but I think when you have everything you enjoy and love in your home is everything you want it to be, then that's amazing. I tell you what, when I think I'm just now getting to the point, or I have been for the past few months maybe, where I'm just plumb sick and tired of this whole quarantine thing and masking up and all that. But when we first were in a pandemic, it didn't bother me. I was like, okay, I'm home. There's always so much stuff around here that can be done. There's always a project. There's so many different spaces I could be, things we could be doing. So I'm getting my books ready for the fall and trying not to overeat. Tiffany Moore. Yes, I will definitely do that again. So, all right, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. This was fun. It was just casual conversation. This was cool. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed just popping on and saying hey to everybody this evening. So, I have some wig videos coming up, but I'm excited about my thrifting video that I'm doing on Sunday. Well, it's going up on Sunday. So, all my thrift haul people. And then I'll have to show you guys the new upgraded pond. So hopefully before everything dies. It's getting cold quick. It's cold tonight. It is literally cold outside tonight. It's probably like 40 something. It's crazy. Let's see. All right. So good night, everybody. And until I see you all again, be blessed and bye for now.